This edition of Radio Stone Update is brought to you by TAB Surfaces, celebrating 25-plus years of producing premium natural stone and TAB Quartz, the high-density slabs with TAB's proprietary high-gloss luster technology.
Hi, I'm Kay Shipper with the latest in hard surfaces industry news from Radio Stone Update. Caesarstone Limited has announced it will outsource all of its quartz surface production while closing its last company-owned plant. The announcement came from CEO Xiamen earlier this month as part of the publicly traded company's third-quarter financial report. The report also showed worldwide revenue down 5.7% year-over-year from 2024, mainly due to lower volume. The plant closing is part of the company's move to cut costs with the goal of achieving a profitable third quarter next year. Xiamen says the company is investing in strengthening the Caesarstone brand, expanding its porcelain offering, and enhancing R&D capabilities. At the same time, the move builds on the worldwide network of companies used to produce surfaces. Quote, "This strategic action is intended to increase competitiveness, improve the company's profitability and cash flows, enhance service, and drive additional cost efficiencies through an optimized manufacturing footprint," end quote, Xiamen says. Closing the Ballarin plant is estimated to cost between $4 million and $8 million, with non-cash impairments of up to $45 million through the next 12 months. Other costs could come in dealing with a non-cancelable lease through 2032, although that could be offset by subleasing the property. In total, the moves are expected to generate annual savings of approximately $22 million and bring total savings since 2023 to more than $85 million, according to Xiamen. This year's third quarter saw Caesarstone reporting $102.1 million in revenue, down 5.7% from the same time last year. The company attributed that to economic difficulties in its main markets, creating lower demand along with greater competitive pressures. In the United States, third quarter 2025 revenues were down 10.6% from the same time last year, while in Canada, revenues showed an 11.7% decline. Ironically, sales in Australia were up 5.9%, despite that country's banning quartz surface importing and use. Companies such as Caesarstone now offer alternative mixed surfaces in Australia. Caesarstone also reported its involvement in 514 individual lawsuits alleging injuries related to exposure to respirable crystalline silica dust, including 320 in the U.S. Caesarstone stock is traded on the NASDAQ with the ticker symbol CSTE.
Why TAB Quartz? Because your home is worth it. At TAB Quartz, we follow the world's best technologies and processing practices, which are the result of our 23-plus years of experience in processing natural stone at our parent company TAB. TAB Quartz is the result of our love for stone and marks the beginning of a new age in the design and stone industry. TAB has created high-density quartz with an exceptionally high gloss via its custom-developed luster technology. The high ratio of quartz versus resin makes the slabs uniquely dense and heavier than your common quartz slab, achieving impenetrability even in a matte finish. Additionally, TAB Quartz is processed with UV-resistant resin to keep it safe from ultraviolet breakdown and color change. At TAB Quartz, we use the most innovative technologies, which enable us to not only be efficient but also eco-friendly. Legal compliance, environmental protection, and waste reduction are the very foundation of our company culture. Learn more at tabquartz.com.
The Brazilian natural stone sector is growing despite tariffs imposed by the United States. The biggest drops were seen in exports of granite, marble, and soapstone. According to the Brazilian Natural Stone Association, Central Rojas, exports totaled $1.24 billion U.S. between January and October of this year, a 20.3% increase over the same months last year. However, Brazilian officials say the increase does not reflect a stable environment. Projections indicate the sector could have achieved even stronger results if not for the steep decline in sales to the United States of materials impacted by the tariffs. Granite exports declined by 14.7%, marble by 9.8%, and soapstone by 54.6%. All these products are subject to the U.S. government's additional 50% tariff. Brazilian natural stones appear on the list of critical nonmetallic minerals for U.S. residential construction. However, only one tariff classification, that of quartzite, is exempt from the tariff. Quartzite has also seen significant growth, especially for kitchen and bathroom countertops. The United States remains the primary destination for Brazilian natural stones, accounting for 53.9% of exports between January and October, followed by China and Italy. Both those countries made record purchases of stone from Brazil this year, particularly raw blocks. Neolith announces the promotion of Ballarin to the position of CEO Americas. Most recently, he served the company as Chief Revenue Growth Officer, and prior to that, he was Executive Vice President for the West Coast of the United States and for Latin American distribution. Ballarin joined the Carlstadt, New Jersey-based sintered stone surfaces producer in October 2022. He brings more than 2 decades of experience to the building materials and industrial manufacturing sectors in his new role. Prior to joining Neolith, he held senior leadership positions at Florum, as well as positions at Lapitech S.p.A. and Breton S.p.A. In making the announcement, Ballarin was cited for his strong commercial vision and proven leadership in building high-performing teams, strengthening relationships with architects, designers, and fabricators, and scaling specifications across core markets. In his new role, he will focus on customer experience, partner excellence, and local responsiveness to accelerate Neolith's momentum. Ballarin replaces James Amendola. The Board of Directors of the International Surface Fabricators Association, ISFA, has approved its 2026 budget and strategic framework. The adoption, which came during the organization's 2025 annual conference in Phoenix, marks a major step forward in ISFA's efforts to serve as a voice of the countertop and surface fabrication industry. The 2026 through 2028 strategic framework is built on a foundation of 5 key areas: membership and community growth, safety, health, and regulatory compliance, education, training, and workforce development, advocacy and standards, and relations and insight. ISFA's goal is to create a stronger countertop and surface fabrication community by championing quality craftsmanship, growing a skilled workforce, elevating consumer awareness, sharing real-world know-how, and promoting safety and professional standards. Entering into its second year is the Fabricator Safety Initiative, an effort that aims to protect workers, strengthen shop operations, and ensure the industry proactively drives policy rather than reacting to regulatory intervention. A key element of that plan is the development of a national consensus-built standard for countertop and surface fabrication contractors and shop licensing. The new standard will outline safe and professional shop practices, give shops clarity on responsibilities, build confidence among manufacturers, distributors, and consumers, and provide the countertop and surface fabrication industry a seat at the table with government agencies. Once the standard is completed, ISFA will finalize a shop accreditation program following all ANSI ISO standards for accreditation. Fabrication shops will then be independently evaluated to affirm that their operations meet the new national standard. Last month's Hardscape North America, HNA, show held in Louisville, Kentucky, saw the largest crowd in its history. Nearly 30,000 people from all 50 states and 52 countries filled the Kentucky Exposition Center to see what's new in products, equipment, and technology at HNA and the co-located Equip Exposition. By itself, HNA drew just under 3,700 attendees, a 10% increase from last year. They saw more than 225 exhibitors in more than 61,000 square feet of the north and west wings of the Expo Center. Outdoors, the 42,000 square foot Hardscape house and the 30-acre outdoor demonstration yard provided attendees with a chance to learn new installation techniques and test drive equipment. Building on its 2025 success, HNA has already opened its registration for the 2026 show, to be held next October 21st through 23rd at the Kentucky Exposition Center. Registration is currently open for a limited time at $12.50. Education programs can be added after they are announced in March of next year. HNA is produced by the Concrete Masonry and Hardscape Association and is endorsed by the Brick Industry Association and the Natural Stone Institute. For more information on the 2026 show, go to www.hardscapena.com. The National Tile Contractors Association, NTCA, announces that Will Richardet and Mark Christiansen as winners of the 2025 NTCA Tile Setter Craftsperson of the Year Awards. The annual awards recognize two outstanding professionals for their craftsmanship, leadership, and commitment to the trade. Richardet, the Commercial Tile Setter Craftsperson of the Year, began his career at Richardet Floor Coverings while still in high school. Today, he has successfully managed hundreds of commercial projects, consistently meeting budgets and exceeding client expectations. Richardet is known for his creativity, attention to detail, and problem-solving skills. He's also a dedicated mentor and an active supporter of local workforce development initiatives. Christiansen, the Residential Craftsperson of the Year, has more than 25 years of tile setting experience after initially entering the floor industry to help his father install tile. He shifted his focus exclusively to tile in 1999, founding Tarkus Tile Incorporated. Christiansen is known for taking on the most intricate projects with enthusiasm. His workmanship has earned him 3 Coverings Installation and Design (CID) awards. Both honorees will be formally recognized at the Ambassador Reception on January 26, 2026, during the international surface event TICE in Las Vegas. 2 surface manufacturers have been recognized by Good Housekeeping with its 2026 Home Reno Awards. Coral Gables, Florida-based Cosentino was cited for its Le Chic Bohème surface, part of its Caesarstone XM collection. And LX Houses America in Atlanta was recognized for its Terracanto Onyx Pearl porcelain. The Le Chic Bohème collection was particularly praised for its resistance to staining, scratching, and heat. Health and safety experts also noted that Caesarstone is a low silica formulation containing less than 10% crystalline silica. The recognition of Terracanto Onyx Pearl cites its ability to combine beauty and cutting-edge performance. Inspired by the luminous depth of natural onyx stone, the surface features a softly diffused base with a translucent appearance accented by coppery veining. Beyond its visual appeal, Onyx Pearl exemplifies the durability and innovation that defines Terracanto. Made from 100% raw natural materials, the porcelain surface is heat, scratch, and UV resistant. Its non-porous finish is also easy to maintain, and while it was recognized as being best for bath, the judges also called it suitable for other parts of the home. Along with hosting the world's largest show of stone and related products, the China-based Xiamen Stone Fair has been dedicated to exploring innovative design and revealing trends in cross-industry integration. Next March 16th through 19th at the Xiamen International Conference and Exhibition Center, the 6th edition of the Xiamen Habitat Design and Life Festival, XHDLF, will present a perceptual revolution under the theme of the Century Theater of Stone. Co-hosted by the Xiamen Stone Fair and the International Habitat Interior Design Association, the IHIDA, the festival aims to explore the ideal living space, facilitate industrial development by design, and improve the aesthetics of urban life. The festival features 3 parts: Habitat Interior Design Exhibition, Habitat Interior Design Development Forum, and Study Tour. XHDLF will unleash the sensory value of stone, infusing living spaces with various ways of perception and emotional warmth. Stone is transformed from a functional material into a vital choice for creating immersive multisensory experiences. Along with that, the Habitat Interior Design Development Forum aims to deconstruct the narrow framework of traditional material narratives and shift toward multisensory expressions. It will explore how design can endow stone with greater expressions and how its physical properties can be transformed into sensory experiences. The study tour is customized for designers to meet their needs through field trips to stone companies and processing centers in person. There, designers are able to get a comprehensive understanding of the stone industry from raw blocks through processing to finished product. Over the past 5 years, the study tour has visited more than 40 stone companies in China and connected designers with stone manufacturers. For more information, go to www.stonefair.org.cn. Remember, Radio Stone Update will air only once in December, when Emerson Schwarzkopf and I take a look at the top news stories in the hard surfaces industry for 2025. For a transcript of this broadcast, go to www.radiostoneupdate.com. I'm Kay Schipper for Radio Stone Update, and we'll see you here again soon.
This edition of Radio Stone Update has been brought to you by TAB Surfaces, celebrating 25-plus years of producing premium natural stone and TAB Quartz, the high-density slabs with TAB's proprietary high-gloss luster technology.